We have the last round of the first round of fight cards this episode. In the first fight of the last episode of the first round of fight cards, we see Tantrum and Kraken. Kraken, as we know, is making its rookie debut, playing a team that has 4 wins on their career and 6 losses. So they have 10 more fights of experience than Kraken has. So this will be a very interesting fight. And Tantrum also has a new redesign, making it a lot more reliable, but the top can easily not be reliable. The bottom of the bot is way more reliable. So you can't really split in half. But let's see who can win this fight down in the pits. Let's go head over there right now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Kraken gets under in the first exchange. Kraken already getting under Tantrum. Very big for Kraken. Kraken gets under again. Those new self-fighters for Tantrum are going to help out a lot if they get flipped over. But there goes Tantrum. Tantrum getting under Kraken there. But now Kraken gets back under and puts Tantrum right in the squares. And there goes one of the teeth of Kraken for that bite. That's going to hurt them a lot. If Tantrum can capitalize on that, they can really win this fight. And Tantrum gets to the side of Kraken. And now gets under Kraken. And that's a nice shot to the underbelly. Tantrum now taking full control of this fight. Both of those teeth are gone now of Kraken. That's going to severely hurt Kraken a ton. All Tantrum needs to do is finish this fight. But they're continuing it, putting Kraken on the screws. And Kraken can self-right a little bit. But those teeth, it's pretty harder though to self-right. But Tantrum continuing to control this fight. And Tantrum gets under again, and lands another great shot to the same exact spot. And there goes the whole top of Tantrum. That's how that reliability just breaks out for Tantrum again. And the countdown has begun. 9, Tantrum's on 8, his back. 7, and that whole top 5, is off. 4, and Tantrum 3, cannot self-right.
2, 1.
Great win by Kraken. Kraken had the control of the start of this fight. They got under Tantrum about 5 times, put him in the screws at least once or twice. But once those teeth broke off of Kraken, Tantrum took full control of the fight. And Kraken couldn't do nothing about it. But Kraken ended up getting somewhat lucky and ended up breaking off the top of that reliability new issue of Tantrum. And they ended up letting Tantrum get counted out, and they won this fight. Very good win by Kraken to get its first career win. Now we see Blacksmith and Titanic. Blacksmith has a new design. They now have a hammer saw instead of that hammer they had before. So that's when they get a lot more effective, and they have a lot better of a rebuild of a bot. So they're much harder to beat now. And as for Titanic, they are struggling. They only have 2 wins, which came off of last season in the qualifiers. That's not going to help out Titanic because they have 7 losses in their entire career. So we'll have to see who can win this fight. If Blacksmith gets under Titanic, it's over for Titanic. Let's see who has a better ground game down in the pits. Let's head over there right now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Titanic gets under the first hit, but then Blacksmith answers right back. Blacksmith already taking control of this fight. Great job by Blacksmith. That ground game is a lot more superior than Titanic's and a lot lower to the ground. And they're using it to their advantage, now getting Titanic on their side, now putting Titanic in the screws. Titanic is back up though. And a great shot by Titanic, but then Blacksmith answers right back, almost getting Titanic out of that arena. Blacksmith is really taking control of this fight and winning the ground game advantage pretty easily. And this fight's over.
Knockout.
Titanic began the fight, getting under Blacksmith, but after that, Blacksmith completely got under Titanic and really controlled this fight using a hammer saw to work, getting Titanic in the screws at least once, almost throwing out of the arena in that shot, and then eventually getting Titanic out of the arena for the win. Now we have two rookies, Flipjob and Fourface. Fourface is heavily inspired by the Ballistic Test Robotics' Elementals, which they have, in this one they have Happy, Fear, Sadness, and Anger. And so this will be a very interesting fight for Flipjob, because Flipjob is not going to know what they choose in each fight. They could choose any one of them. And for Flipjob's sake, any one of them could beat Flipjob, which is not good. But for Flipjob's case, they can use a flipper if they choose Anger, which could really help them because Anger does not have the best ground game. But if there's any one of the other bots, they could easily lose this fight. We'll have to see who Fourface chooses and who wins this fight down in the pits. Let's head over there right now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Happy is Fourface's choice. And Happy doing a great job already, ripping up that flipper of Flipjob. Now Flipjob is defenseless against Happy, and Happy is a great counter to Flipjob. They have that very powerful spinner Happy has, and Flipjob cannot self-right, and so Happy will win this fight and let Flipjob get counted out, and they'll move 1-0 on their career.
10,
great win by Happy,
8,
and a great
7,
win for Fourface
6,
altogether,
5, 4,
as they get their first
3,
win of the season.
2, 1, knockout.
What a win for Happy. Happy broke off that flipper of Flipjob and really went to work, eventually flipping Flipjob upside down and then breaking him in half, and then letting them getting counted out for the win. Now we see Siege Engine and BloodSport. BloodSport is one of the most anticipated new redesigns that LEGO Mayhem Robotics has ever seen, and now it brings in the first 3D printed weapon inside of LEGO Mayhem Robotics, very heavily inspired by the Ballistic Test Robotics BloodSport, which is very of a killing machine. And Siege Engine doesn't have the best reliability against BloodSport, which is BloodSport's going to be a BloodSport's advantage. But Siege Engine got a kind of a bigger upgrade since last season, and now they have the better reliability than they did last season. More parts connecting, and so we'll have to see if BloodSport can get the win here, or Siege Engine will control this fight and win the fight. Let's find out down in the pits. Let's head over there right now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. BloodSport landing a great shot. And another. BloodSport is landing some great shots and escaping from CJ's rushes. Great job by BloodSport, landing some very good shots. And CJ box rushing almost every single time they can. But now BloodSport is using those forks, which is a great use by the forks by BloodSport. Really capitalizing on his opportunity to get this win. And landing multiple shots. And CJ has those new upper forks on the top of their lifter, their flipper, front hinge flipper, that they can use to get Flipjob over easily, which is going to help them in future seasons and this season a lot more. And I think there's some cracks starting to form in CJ's chassis, but CJ gets under BloodSport, but doesn't really do anything with it. And BloodSport trying to escape once again, and they do very easily. BloodSport landing some great shots, and CJ trying to respond, but they are not able to. And BloodSport landing another great shot. BloodSport using those forks once again, and they land a back shot to CJ. And another great shot by BloodSport. BloodSport really making those shots count against CJ. Those cracks are going to get bigger and bigger as the fight goes on, and they're really getting bigger. As you can see, you can kind of see them really getting big, and CJ going to fall apart, and they do. BloodSport is going to get this win.
10,
I think their third win of their career.
7, 6, 5,
and move on to 1-0 in this season.
2,
great job.
1.
BloodSport had this fight in control. They used those box rushes from CJ against them. CJ tried box rushing multiple times, but it ended up not pay off in the long run because BloodSport's new 3D printed design really put those cracks of that reliability to test for CJ, because CJ could not control this fight enough to win it, and BloodSport eventually broke CJ and got its third win of its career. And CJ's new counter of the reliability not working enough because BloodSport won this fight and used those forks very dominantly. And BloodSport improved to 1-0 on the season. Next, we have the new redesign of Bite Force taking on Blue Flame, the Battlebots Explained channel mascot. Bite Force has only 3 wins in their entire career, so they're looking to get their 4th win against Blue Flame, a bot that in Season 1 that did great, going to getting 4th place, but then with basically 0-4 in Season 2. So now they're trying to come off an 0-4 season against Bite Force, which has gone 1-3 both seasons. And Bite Force now has a new redesign, which is going to make them a lot better. And that configuration they're using is basically what they call the box configuration, which is going to help a lot for getting under Blue Flame. We'll have to see who can win this fight down in the pits. Let's head over there right now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Bite Force gets under Blue Flame in the first hit, and again, Bite Force kind of getting under there, but Blue Flame counters without getting under, and then Bite Force gets under again. That's a solid shot to Blue Flame. Blue Flame is a lot smaller than Bite Force. Bite Force with another solid shot. Blue Flame gets a little bit under, but can't do anything with it. And now both bots cannot solve right. But Blue Flame tries to solve right with even because they can die upside down, but Bite Force cannot. And Blue Flame can still kind of solve right because they can die upside down. And they are now attacking Bite Force. And now they put Bite Force on the script, and Bite Force solves right. And Bioforce counters back and trying to get Blue Flame out of the arena. They're not able to. And the fight's over.
Knockout.
What a win for Bioforce. Bioforce got on her in the first hit. Blue Flame tried countering back, but Bioforce got multiple hits. Bioforce cannot solve right there, but Blue Flame kind of could, and they used that to their advantage. Got a couple hits on Bioforce, but Blue Flame put Bioforce in the screws, and that was their fate. Because Bioforce ended up self-riding Bioforce, and Bioforce then took a very good shot to end the fight and get his 4th career win. Now it's the main event. Barricade and Biohazard. Barricade went to the quarterfinals, ended up losing to the runner-up Witch Doctor last season, and Biohazard is a complete rookie, but they have a very interesting design because of that lifter. You can't really get under Biohazard because they're very low to the ground, and that lifter only comes up when they want it to really end fights quickly. Biohazard is a very different design from what any bots faced in LEGO Mayhem Robotics, and Barricade can break any bot. They've shown it in past fights, but we'll have to see who will win this main event, and if Biohazard can pull off the upset against a very good and experienced bot in Barricade. Let's find out who wins this main event down in the pits. Let's head over there right now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Biohazard doing a great job so far, but they miss a left there against Barricade. And now they really get under Barricade a little bit, but they don't want that thing to get damaged. Trying to get under Barricade again. It's really easy to do. They use that back area, which has a lot of forks too. And they're trying to get under Barricade. It's not working. But now they're really gonna Barricade here, but they still can't do anything. But there they go. They're trying to get Barricade out of the arena. It does not work. And they have to go back into defense mode. Most likely. And that one of the little pieces of that gray piece is fall at the top. And there goes the lifter part of Biohazard. This fight has turned for the worse for Biohazard, and Barricade's gonna break off piece by piece. And there goes most of Biohazard, as they are now crippling because that second half of that machine's off. So half their drive is completely off, and the fight's over.
Knockout.
What a win by Barricade. Biohazard controlled this fight at first, got under Barricade, but after that lift, Biohazard was not the same because they broke one of those pieces came off of Biohazard, and then that lifter part came off eventually, and Barricade just tore through them like a scrappy machine, and Barricade took home the win and really proved its dominance against a brand new design. Barricade now moves 1-0 on the season. Next episode, we will see the beginning of the second round of fight cards. After the second round of fight cards, it's the Desperado tournament. So we'll have to see that. That's going to be very interesting. And the rookie round robin tournament, that's also going to be very interesting. And any new rookies can really dominate the Desperado and get into season 3. We'll have to see that after the second round of fight cards though. Next episode, we will see Cobalt, Scorpios, Sub-Zero, Blue Flame, Hydra, Fusion, Standalone, Captain Shredderator, Ice Wave, Claw Crusher, and the main event, Blip and Mad Catter. All these fights will be next episode. See you in the next one. Bye!